Hello and welcome back to another video. In this video, we are discussing the top 5 game studios that Microsoft should start really considering buying, really. How about getting into this? Okay, so I actually really wanted to create this video for a really long time, and I've never really been able to really put myself forward and just really start creating it. So a lot of these this is a whole opinion video about where Microsoft should really put their money towards. And of course, this is like, I know they said in the past, but they're going to keep on buying even after Bethesda. I doubt they're going to put them into what I would class as the Xbox Game Studios. So the likes of the Undead Labs, Obsidian, Ninja Theory, and all that other stuff. This is the top 5 list for that particular area of studios that they need to commit to. But maybe it's just my opinion at the end of the day. I have a lot of opinions and I need to spread it out there. So enough about me talking and just boring you to tears. How about we get into this then? Number 5. At number 5, we've got Frictional Games. If you didn't know about Frictional Games, in the past they have made the Amnesia and I'm going to butcher this name, Penumbra series. Very good horror games, excellent horror games in fact. And if Microsoft would could acquire them, it would genuinely fit in their portfolio of games. That would be great to go into Game Pass. I was deciding between Red Barrel, which was known for the Outlast series, but I honestly predict that it would make more sense that Frictional Games would be part of better suited to Xbox Game Studios, mainly because they have a large player base in their PC community, and Xbox is pushing towards that PC, just that whole PC sector really. I think it'd be great to even see a new entry, even if it's on Xbox and PC, in the Penumbra series, because I played it recently and I really did enjoy it, and that's probably why I was swayed over to Frictional Games versus Red Barrel. Okay, at number 4, we have Dopenod. Yes. I was really looking forward to really talk about Dopenod because they have an excellent relationship with Microsoft. Now, I was kind of really looking at this going, would they really want to be part of Xbox Game Studios? And I'm leaning towards the yes rather than no, but let's be honest, I'm not entirely sure what their mind track is, because they did work with Microsoft to publish develop and publish the game Tell Me Why, which I did an entire stream series last year. Couldn't put it up on YouTube, mainly because there was copyrighted music, yada yada yada, and I was disappointed about that. But I think it'd be great for Microsoft to even consider to buy them, mainly because they can fit in the episodic games market. Lots of these studios that I'm going to talk about today, they will usually fit a particular market that Microsoft could even apply to. So, as I've said before, Frictional Games fits the horror games market. And number 4 is Dopenod, which does fit the episodic games market. They have worked in the past for creating for Square Enix, the likes of Life is Strange. Life is Strange 1 and 2, maybe just say that. But they have done in other games the Vampire, so they could also put their experience in that sort of open world area, and that technologies with Unreal is superb, so it could really help teams that are using the Unreal Engine 4/5. At number 3 is Panic Button Studios. They're mainly known for porting games from different devices. So one of them that I can remember distinctly is they put multiple games from ID, so they're known for creating the Doom series, to the Switch basically. And they've done that, and they've actually continued to work with Bethesda and Microsoft to putting Forza Horizon 4 on Steam, to putting the likes of other stuff on Switch, Bethesda Game Studios stuff on Switch. There were discussion. I think they did definitely help. Panic Button did definitely help Bethesda put Skyrim on the Switch. Though a lot of people have complained that isn't a greatest port in the world, especially compared to the Doom Eternal one, which seemed absolutely fantastic. But I could see Microsoft using them for the likes of like a porting studio or even a remake studio, similar to what Bluehole does for Sony. At number 2, we have Asobo Studios. So, intriguingly, yet another games company that I think has a great relationship with Microsoft. They actually developed the game Flight Simulator. Now, many of you are going to go, do we really need like more flight simulators in this world? Right, look, I'm telling you this right now. I'm not a big fan of simulators in general, but damn, does that game look stunning! And the technology behind it, Microsoft could use them for that. Just for that alone, they used Google, I think it was Bing Maps or something, allows them to create the entire Earth. And with that technology behind them, it gives them a great idea of what they can create. Now, apart from just using the technology and the resources behind Asobo Studios, they could also make them put them in the category of AA quality games, as well as the likes of this could be like a double purchase of Asobo Studios and Don't Nod. So mainly because they both qualify as both great AA quality game developers. Those particular games where you think it has a little bit of jank, but it has only because it has a lot less budget than what a AAA studio usually has. And given enough money, they can genuinely push out these games at a good rate and at a fantastic quality. And Microsoft could definitely use Asobo could definitely use the help and the money from Microsoft. Hell, they've like I said, they've already produced one great game. Why not more? And finally, at number 1, at the number 1 spot is Techland. Now, I know a lot of you. There's been a lot, and I mean a hell of a lot of reports suggesting that Techland is being bought by Microsoft. And yeah, I honestly say to you, take it with a pinch of salt, because we never know what's going to happen. The deal might go through, or it won't go through, or anything like that. You never know with these sort of things. So I am looking at Techland, not just because of these rumours started circulating months ago now, and it keeps on backing up, but then again we hear stuff from like Microsoft is buying Bungie, Microsoft is buying Sega, Microsoft is buying all this sort of. At some point you gotta just say some of these rumours are stupid. They're not buying every single games company in the world. That would be idiotic and just ugh. But anyway, I do believe Techland is a great fit for Microsoft, and especially if you consider they are a very ambitious developer. Look at the likes of when they were with Deep Silver. One of their greatest assets was developing Dead Island, a series that would go to sell millions, and just based on it was a zombie game, but at the time there were tons of zombie games. So to even sell as many as they did in that particular time is astonishing. And then they went to develop more zombie games for the likes of Dying Light, and Dying Light 2 is being actually developed by Microsoft. So already we have a relationship being started there. They are an ambitious development studio. Each game feels different, acts different, and you just want to keep on playing more. It's fun to play, and especially with the likes of Game Pass, you want those sort of games in your library. So I do think they are great developers, And most importantly, we have heard rumours suggesting they have been poking around Poland. Now, a lot of people, when they first heard Poland, thought, right, which studios are located in Poland? Oh yeah, CD Projekt Red. No, no one's going to buy CD Projekt Red. No, CD Projekt Red's too big, and they don't want to be bought. They're one of the few companies that have a board of directors that don't want to be bought. They know they have enough ideas on the palette to grow as big as Ubisoft or anything like that. So Techland is a great company to even invest into and really push past that Game Pass experience. So that has been all 5 studios that I think Microsoft should certainly look into at the very least. I'm wondering what sort of... do you have any suggestions? Am I wrong into thinking any of these games should really be put on the block? Tell me in the comments. If you like the video, please click that like button, and if you enjoy the content that I create, please click that subscribe button. And until then, I will see you guys on the next video. Bye!